and welcome to Vice Outcast Episode 1. The Vice Outcast series is going to concentrate on flies that didn't make my mainstream cut to show how to tie. The reason they didn't was either there was some mess up that I had in the fly, or after I got done tying the fly, I didn't like it and it just didn't make it there. You have to realize that when you start fly tying, not every time you put a hook in the vise are you going to come out with a masterpiece that you throw in the fly box and just can't wait to use. So what do we do with these flies that we don't like? I have a cup that sits around on my desk. It's a little bitty 2-ounce serving cup. You can find these at Walmart. It's just a 2-ounce portion cup. And I have these sitting around. And if I don't like the fly or something about it, I'll take it off and put it in there. Why did I start this Vice Outcast series? One simple reason. Throughout my life, I've learned how to do a lot of things by seeing examples of what not to do. And just to show you guys what not to do, I'll throw some of these flies up here and we'll go through them and I'll show you this works together, this doesn't work together. You have to realize I'm human just like the rest of you. Even though some of my flies look really good, there's some flies that I tie that look like I pulled them out of the trash can. That's just the nature of the beast. So, this fly here that I tried to tie, I decided I have about 100 of these 2.8 millimeter pink bead heads. Thought I'll throw one on a 12-inch check nymph hook and we'll go from there. Well, I don't really have any caddis pupa patterns right now, and I wanted to make a good caddis pupa pattern, so I figured I'm going to start out with peacock herl. Peacock herl is a great thing to start out with. It's really easy to get material, has a very good look when you get it wet and put it in the water. The only drawback to peacock herl is it's very brittle. When I put this in here, I didn't want a lot of ribbing showing, so I used a black UTC wire, and that was fine. I was happy on this fly up until I got here. I started looking through my SLF trying to find colors of what's going to go with this caddis pattern that's not going to be too far off, but it's going to be different than the peacock herl and something I can kind of see. Well, in my infinite wisdom, I tried a color in there called hare's ear, and I thought, well, hare's ear works great for everything else. This is a thorax, it's darker anyway. Well, let's just go ahead and put that on there. So I put it on there. I did my standard stuff that I do to all my midge type patterns and nymph type patterns. I went ahead and I brushed it out. I pulled it over, I trimmed all this off, and I brushed it back out. So after I got to looking at it, the pink hothead with this hare's ear and this doesn't look good to me at all. I would not really want to display this anywhere and claim that I did it. However, for you guys, you get the benefit of the doubt. I'm showing you what not to do, and I'm also saying, hey, here's my total catastrophic failure. Now you know, don't put these items together because this is what it's going to come out to look like. Just because I don't like this pattern doesn't mean that the fish won't like this pattern. So anytime you get a pattern like this, don't throw it away. You have to realize that when you fly tying, I've had the 5 or 6 minutes that it took me to tie this fly invested into this fly. I've got this bead head on here, I've got my SLF dubbing, I've got some peacock herl, and I got this hook. Find out your hook is most of your cost when you're fly tying. Hooks will cost you anywhere from 12.5 cents to about 25 cents a hook. So you don't want to just take this out of the vise and throw it away. Yes, this is still usable, and I guarantee you I could take this out in probably the next couple of days and I could catch a fish with this. Bluegill and crappie this time of year in the Midwest are not that picky about what they're hitting. And the pink bead head will actually add some life to the party and show some color up. So yeah, if you mess up on a pattern, don't ditch it. You can still get some use out of it. You can still have some fun with it. You can still catch some fish. But it's one of those things that when you get into fly tying, you start trying to make flies of your own, come up with patterns of your own, come up with color combinations of your own. You'll try different things. Some of them will work, and then again, some of them will not meet your approval, like this fly. So don't let that get you down. Keep your head up, keep tying. Everything will be great. And tune in next time when I show you some more of my catastrophic failures on Vice Alps casts. Thank you and take care.